Okay, so, I don't remember where exactly we left off last time, but, well, I guess welcome back to Valhalla. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get right into it, I guess. And it's this one. Okay, I'm trying to remember what I did voice-wise. Man, I can't imagine what people who, like, take multiple day-long breaks feel coming back to a game after that long. Cold, 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 cold. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble, and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. I'm here. Don't scream. Oh-ho! Were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed some soda from a vending machine? But I like you! Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say. Alright. Dorothy wants something sweet and alcohol-free. So... I figured out what the, keybinds are for the, keyboard shortcuts. I'm not sure if I'll use them, but... Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same thing as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my... I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. Pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep, why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me. Mostly about your, fluffiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? That's what a lot of people seem to think that it is, apparently, according to Alma. It's what a lot of movies portray it as well. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam a plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. It was a success. At least, okay. How much time has passed? Am I okay to... Okay, good. It's past the 5-minute mark. At least it was plastic. At least it wasn't a normal-ass light bulb. Because that's dangerous. That's incredibly dangerous. Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First, I do some research on the target. OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I've had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. And through other more vulnerable computers. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go to try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use the info somebody already gave me, but the usual way is using a buffer overflow. What? I like how she's vibrating over here. What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow, create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. Oh shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yeah. Well, that whole thing was kinda like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilims are an unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Or, that's not your voice. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay, I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? This guy is certainly a character. no voice. Also, I found out, apparently you can click on the TV screen to change the channel. Such a small, yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus 10. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17? The hell does that mean? Also, I like how, Alma and Dorothy showed up. Oh wait, no, I did give Dorothy a drink. I was about to say, I like how they both showed up and I didn't serve either of them a drink, but... So, my best guess is either something that, oh wait. Something with optional karma train I could put 17 ingredients in. Or I could serve him drink number 17. Which has 18 ingredients. I think I'm gonna serve him the Piano Man. Man, those keybinds are really fast compared to dragging each individual ingredient. All on the rocks are mixed. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was, and I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, Mr. I'm Armandio. Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order, because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines in the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Decadent is a big word. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch. That much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. Well, that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. That is very much a lie. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Yep. Thank you, Jill. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know it isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride? You can't take over a pride. You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But, going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? Is that true? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know? The group where halogens are in the periodic table? 17? What? I might be being an idiot here, but I don't know how 17 correlates to halogens on the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't it 23, not 17? What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal? Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume, served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum floating perfume in a... son of a bitch. So, okay, this might... I think you can get more bottled drinks. I think there's something that you have to buy at the store. I still have no clue how to, say that. Absinthe? Is it absinthe or absinthe? Here. Huh. You didn't. Wait. You did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to... Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender. Have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead? Both of us. Well, we are in Valhalla. What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real, and that we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? Is this a call-out by the person? Is this the person calling themselves out, the writer? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a close-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the Twilight of the Gods in German, by the way. That's a good song from Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Look it up if you get the chance. It slaps. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find in the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the Vice President. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp's CEO on the subject, but until then... Okay, also, if I remember correctly, I don't remember what the first half of Zaibatsu means, but I think, if I remember correctly, Batsu means corporation. It's something corporation. Things are ugly inside and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have the Zenkanto on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing it can't bash. Say, Gil, I hope everything's better by tomorrow. Aw, that's cute, the sleep tight, I'll protect you. Man, like, as this game goes on, I find myself really liking Dana more and more. Wait, oh, I guess, I guess it's because I made mistakes. That's why I got a lower commission. So, this is Jill, this is Stella, this is Dorothy, but I can't put my finger on who this is. Rise and shine. Good morning. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends. And any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but forces have been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Zaibatsu Corp's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly and have subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they're petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Sei is okay. Should we be worried about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say, even safer wherever he is than here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. That's not your voice, that's Jill's voice. Oh, alright. Say, do you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. And here we are. Home sweet home, thanks a lot. Hey boss, wanna hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh, yeah, you did. What worries me a bit is that beer always leads to something else. Some more beer? Huh? I was gonna say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table, but I think we're safe here. Is that one of your weird, like, euphemisms for something? Come in, then. Excuse me? Want one? Sorry, I don't smoke. Don't mind me, though. Smoke if you wanna. Thanks. Say, how's the chilly weather treating you? It gets cold from time to time, but nothing the kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss, you're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. It wasn't that cold, and I didn't expect to spend all night at the bar. Would you like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago, and it was too big for me. Why buy it, then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where did you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago? Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use. It just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me change into something more comfortable. Take your time. I like this. Like, my favorite part about this is that it's not even like a shade of gray or anything. It's literally just an outline to make the illusion of a cat. Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just for... He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him his time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? At first I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. Do you have any pets, boss? Back at home we had a bear. What? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Yeah, I can imagine. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's, the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Huh, is this pic recent, or... Actually, that one's from 3 to 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27, what did you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent, because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed one. Did you two break up on good terms then? You even hesitated a bit when calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away and haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic. Why have her pick out like this, then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I'm pretty sure that's an exact quote of what Alma said. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's this on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing. Nothing. Now please, give that to me. Hello? Alright. I saw nothing. Don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Guide me. The big drink button. Remaining beer, 100%. Damn, you have a lot of beers. Well, the BTC gives me discounts and a point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer is actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in stores. And besides, the one at the bar is more of a double IPA. This one's more of a Pilsner? In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. Dunno, doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what's the name of the base liquid you use at the bar? I'm gonna try to read this. Nutriogenic dichometrical. I think that's co instead of cho, because I think it's supposed to be like dichotomy. Dichometrical lidogenol or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted the water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be temporary, so NDL never went into mass production. But the BTC still commissioned it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep. Here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Cornstarch? Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly, and they need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Jill desires to sip. Guilty as charged. There's my alcohol collection if you feel like getting anything else. I keep losing the spot in my throat where Dana's voice is, so I keep having to re-find it every time. Those bottles over there? I can't afford a fancy fridge or whatever for them, so I have to put them in plain sight. I'm guessing if some authority on alcohol came in here, he'd stab me for crimes against beverages or something. Anyway, many of them are still drinkable. I could get you some of the absinthe I brought by the bar, if you want. I'm not an Oscar Wilde type of person, sadly. I'm more of a Theodore Roosevelt girl. Okay. I'm not entirely sure that I get... This is flying completely over my head. I have a teddy bear around my closet, but I don't think you can drink it. Nah, that's not what I... Wait, you do? I'm not ashamed of Dr. Fluff, but it just so happens that I have a cat. And I don't want the bear's fillings spilled all over the place. Oh. Anyway, beer's fine, don't worry. If you say so. Where did that collection come from anyway? Calling it a collection is too generous, I think. I got it from my grandpa. He made a will where the only thing stipulated was that I got them. Heh. That's sweet. I've already downed some of it over the years, though. Half of them have colored water instead of alcohol. I guess you'd need to be an expert or something to notice the difference. Yeah, I made sure the water's the right color, though. Bottom line, if you want to taste anything from it, let me know. You're too kind. On a side note, it surprises me that you kept the poster of me in your room. The one that says Best Boss. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty spot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you, dunno, a dildo-shaped trophy or something, and you had it there as a conversation starter. Although, no one comes here anyways, so it's kinda pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think, and I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. A different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess, a not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy? Did you just call me a dildo face? That's what friends are for. Hey boss, be honest with me here. About what? Who's Gil, exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh yeah, that. Well, I have a couple of ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots, and he took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but... So far, I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame. And it's always like that when I think I have a clue as to who he is. Something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. That guy's troublesome. A bit, yeah. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? Consume drink. I wonder if there's anything, like, if anything special happens if you get Jill a certain amount of drunk during this conversation. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does. I've seen him even reject food that's been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. Right, a levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. Yeah. Hey, how are you doing? We're having a, conversation with boss currently. That's good. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him he could wash himself. If he could wash himself, I'd find him a job. Just chug beers, essentially. Consume alcohol. She's drunk half a six-pack already, and her face isn't red yet. There we go. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I just decided to take him at face value. I'd judge him from what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I return the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprises me is that you took him so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easily. I see. You've made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker, I can't remember her name. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage? Well, she's hot, I'll give her that much. Okay. I do really like Alma's design. She's also a nice person in general, but damn, she's hot. I assume that was a line that shows up when she's drunk. Are you alright, Jill? It totally does. Yeah, why? It's weird to see you say so openly that someone's hot. That's not your voice, Dana. What? Even you can see she has a hot body, boss. You'll find no objections here. I mean, I'd be lying if... I'd be lying if I said I hadn't thought about taking her to a room and... Jill, you sure you aren't drunk? I am. I mean, I'm sure I'm not. I mean... But... those are thoughts I leave to myself. I don't think I could handle her in a relationship. She has weird standards. That, and she's as straight gets. She's still a lovely person, though. That she became a regular is a blessing. Any regular is a blessing when you get down to it. I wonder if, the few places that I go to regularly, because there are a couple places where people that work there actually do recognize me because I go in so often that I wonder if they view it like this. If they... There's also that sex worker robot girl. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though I've seen lots of sex worker over the years. She seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, but rather that she takes it with such childish excitement. I've kinda noticed that too, but then again, Lilim can be weird. You think? The Lilim operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share out of our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up into the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions. Yeah, but the real question is, does your friend like seeing that usual person, or do they hate it? It's not like they haven't attained human-like emotions, like fear or love, but they're different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy is a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Oh. Oh! You mean like, he has a thing where he could just, like, go in and be like, yeah, I want the usual, and then they'll give him what he actually what he wants. That's really cool, actually. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so that's cool as hell, actually. I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilim is a bit weird, though. It is. He's like 3 minutes away from the place on foot. Okay. I'm gonna say this before someone goes on about the origin of the name Lilim. Part of me feels like, maybe I've just played too much, like, Xeno games, so I've played Xenogears and the Xenoblade games, and, Persona, and Shin Megami Tensei, but part of me is like, part of me draws the conclusion between Lilim and Lilith, like, the demon from the Bible that's, like, Adam's first wife. But, you'd expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilim doesn't convey the image of a tot. Okay, why does this word trip me up? Automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them retarded, and doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilim? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. Yep. Yep. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Oh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret, but it's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Well, did you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Is that a reference to something? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of the reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. They don't make a whole lot. I guess maybe I'm just not in a place that I can actually see it, but they don't make a whole lot of lunchboxes, like, for brand, or like for movies and stuff anymore. I'm not actively involved in it, so it could be. Funny thing about that, So I can't, just roll up through the drive-thru of my local McDonald's and be like, I want the usual. But, I go into McDonald's before he's embarrassed, since there's usually other people there. But I go in to McDonald's specifically to buy a drink. Every day before work. And I have 3 orders that I bounce back and forth through. I go through, like, just getting a drink and french fries and something else. But, it's gotten to the point where I go in, every night at almost exactly the same time, that, they can tell who I am through the drive-thru just by, like, the way that I enunciate things and my order. It didn't help that it was one of those shows where they got strapped literally everywhere. Wow, that was I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. I would watch this show. How the show presented Jules hating her job because it invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model? Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kids show, even by today's standards. Just the fact that our enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image. Wow, I lost Jill's voice really hard there. Challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that is the problem. Back when I was obsessed with Jules, I sang the songs, dressed like her. I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's beside the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise! Tweens are jackasses. Yes, they are. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules. I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Fuck jobs, that is a, interesting insult. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? Sorry, I had to pause there. That's really cool. Oh, wait. Do you unlock it by buying the, PC90X? In the shop? It wouldn't surprise me if that's how you unlock it. I worried about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show, mocking me. Nice. Anyway, every time someone calls me Julianne or Jules, I instinctively react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet, it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it, though. It's actually kind of reasonable. I sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? If I get Jill too drunk, will she just, like, fucking pass out and I'll miss stuff? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. That sounds like a very interesting chart. Okay, so... Then puberty happened, and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was, and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Jill goes into work. I guess not tomorrow, because shit's hit the fan, but, like, Jill goes into work absolutely smashed, and Dana's just like, have you still not processed all the alcohol? Actually, alcohol only stays in your system for, like, what is it, like, it's, I think it's a full 24 hours, if I remember correctly. Fair enough. Say, boss, how do you like them men? 2D. 2D. Yes, I don't mind anything as long as that thing is cute or 2D. How about you? Back in high school, I liked them funny. In college, I liked them successful. I guess you did say that, nanomachine enhanced, alcohol tolerance. So that would probably, help with alcohol, processing. After a while, I just wanted them stable, and now... I don't know. I stopped caring about them being funny. My high school boyfriend started conflating cheering me up with mocking me when I'm down. Ugh. I also stopped caring about them being successful. I realized half the time they had no qualms about cheating with me or on me. And I stopped caring about them being stable. I realized they were the kind of person that I was trying not to become. Not become stable? There's this guy who became so obsessed with holding a stable job that he hated. He started being physically ill. Not only that, the last time I managed to get some, I ended up throwing the guy out. He took incredible offense with how I smoked on the bed after sex. I have a mental image of this, and, like, it's just, like, the crossed arms with the, you know, the cigarette between the two fingers. The bed could catch fire, you know? Not you too. I kinda envy Alma for that. At least when she dumps a guy, it's for less petty reasons. You okay? I'm fine, it's just... It all boils down to the fact that I can't get my mind off Lenore lately. She was all of what I just said. She made me laugh, she had a good position and was stable. She was also smart, caring, and why can't I get my mind off the whole thing? Yeah, like, you understand the, like... Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure that I know what you're talking about. Also, sorry this, section is taking so long. I keep stopping every 2 seconds to have a side conversation. It's maddening. Maybe I should go and apologize. Maybe I should. Maybe that'll make me rest easier at night, get my mind off things for a while. I don't even care about going back to her, but, ugh. Hey, Jill, have you tried thinking about clothes for 4? Clothes for... Trying to figure out what that emote is. Okay, it is Iron Mouse. So I was like, wait a sec, is that Iron Mouse? Listen, I know how you must feel, but you can't let all of that cloud your senses. Next time you feel overwhelmed by these thoughts, try distracting yourself. Like with, say, thinking what kind of clothes you can put on 4. Yeah. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back at you. Anyway, I have this friend I've known for a long time. A red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. Yeah, we've heard about Iris before. Yeah. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. Wait a second. Isn't this the idea behind the sequel to this game that is currently in development hell? She's managing a bar too? Yeah, exactly. Sequel foreshadowing. I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. Yep. It's literally called Nirvana, yep. It's called Nirvana, and if you thought this city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another business. What else does she do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened Nerve on B N1RV ANNB in the hotel instead. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted a place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So the bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. That aside, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. I wonder if in Nirvana, like, when that game finally actually comes out, if it ever comes out, I wonder if, there's gonna be a part where Iris literally gets a call from Dana. Like, I wonder if it's not even gonna be a sequel. I wonder if it's a, I wonder if it's gonna be a at the same time sort of thing. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco police force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot. Corporate mascot? Yeah, corporate what? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyway, aside from you, Gil, my sis, Iris, and Lexi, I guess there are a lot of people that don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. Dana is the mascot for Sukaban games, yeah. Except, I thought that the mascot had, like, pink hair. Or pink-er hair. It's, like, whitish with a pink tint. What about you? I guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But it felt more like going out was the pleasure rather than the people involved. Aside from you and Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always 4, but that cat's a hermit and refuses to go out. And you know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know. Okay, boss, I have to know. About what? About your arm. I'd rather not talk about it. Come on, I want to know how you got it. Fine. Yes? I had to use a couple of favors to get it. I accepted no less than state-of-the-art tech. That's how I got it. That's technically correct, but come on! Why do you want to know how I got it? I just want to know more about you. You're always so cool and awesome, and can you at least tell me if it does something cool? It does have a couple of utilities installed, yeah. There's an HDD in the forearm I used to save assorted data. Man, people in 2070X still using hard disk drives instead of SSDs. It has a flashlight and a clock, but many prosthetic arms have those nowadays, kinda like watches. How did you feel when you lost it? To be honest, I was sad, but I was also satisfied. Yeah, I lost my dominant arm, but its sacrifice helped a bigger purpose. If I had to lose another limb to accomplish such a thing again, I'd totally do it. But of course, I just hope it doesn't come to that ever again. Now you're just teasing me. You'll hear nothing else from me, young lady. Well, think of it like an external hard drive. You've just got a, you've got a USB cable that plugs into your prosthetic, and then you plug the other side into the, computer. Okay. Whew. $8,000? But yeah, it's like the same principle as carrying around a flash drive. Daruma. Oh, boss left the hoodie anyway. I'm gonna go buy the Daruma. Yeah, especially since, it's entirely possible that if something happened to your arm, it would break one of the discs in the hard drive. So, oh, it's, so if I remember correctly, the T is something that you can, also, by the way, everything, or at least I'm 90% sure, everything from this point onward is brand new to me. I only ever finished Chapter 1 of this game. So I can remove the, semi-blind from the, title next time. But if I remember correctly, Mulan tea, and I believe the beer on a discount, you can, serve at the bar as a bottled drink. But at the same time, like, damn, I need the money. When did I need the, 24th? Just the Mulan tea? Today's the 19th. Damn. Oh, sad. Media's still, or Apollo Bank is being attacked, Thread 2. I don't think I caught Thread 1, or at least if I didn't, it was a really weird situation that I didn't. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Augmented Eye talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She's always trying to write serious shit, but I think Augmented Eye got tired of her. Fucking shame. So all we get now is clickbait from now on. It's gonna get worse at the very least. White Knights say there's a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people are already dead. Oh, is someone there shooting people? It looks like It looks like it was the security from the building, but I've got no details. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Insider. Anon, you gotta give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, Based Anon. When did this game come out? Am I being dumb? Or has based as a slang term like that been used for... This game came out in like 2016, right? Or is it 2018? I think... Okay, I do think that I actually found that in my first playthrough. Because I do remember something vaguely like that. Seems like a lot happened while I was gone. Apollo Bank is being attacked, Thread 3. Explosion registered. And the media is still quiet about it. I can confirm there is an explosion, but it looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do you have any clue on who's doing this? I'm hearing from several sources. Stupid meat rods. I'm hearing from several sources that this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned, but it looks like it's not a group, just one person who's set up all this. That's pretty ballsy. And this is just a rumor here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is helping out the hostages to escape, and they're suspecting of Alice. Huh, someone doing stupid shit on the internet is actually useful? Some deep shit happened right there. Apollo Bank is being attacked Thread 4. I can finally confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from the servers all around the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? Those were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage. It's actually pretty unsettling. Damn. This file is available from approximately... Okay, have a nice night. From approximately 60,000 sources. Terabytes that contain all operations from the Glitch City government and White Knight operations. It seems the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, but lead hostages towards the servers inside of the bank, which had the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. Do you know... How do you even make a plan this complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses are telling the police. Okay. It looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down all the details for a future post. Gonna need some time, though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. Will you read the file? Nah. GSF January 4th card announced. 66 American Kid and Giant Yusuke headlining. The blood feud between Giant Yusuke and 66 American Kid will reach its climax this January 4th at the annual GSF Dome event. But it's not the only match of the night. Other interesting bouts feature great workers such as the Great DK and Arents. Full card below. 66 American Kid versus Giant Yusuke, GSF Championship. Red Comet Jr. versus Nagisa, Women's Championship. Red Comet Jr. That makes me think that that's Dana's sister. Akito versus the Great DK. Roy Campbell versus Arents, GSF Junior Championship. Jack Baum and Blaze Hooley and Carla Kalita, Tag Team Championship. Osuna versus Siegfried. Oh wait, wrestling? My boss made me curious. Nano Camo is now making smart underwear. If underwear you can change with a voice command was something you really wanted in your life, Nano Camo has you covered. Already providing consumer versions of their advanced nanomachine fabric, they plan to release a line of underwear that can change its look with a spoken word. No more stains in your white panties, just change its color to black and you'll barely notice. That won't change the smell, though. They're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product, a PR representative told the Augmented Eye. I'm already using them. Super comfy, if you ask me. You just thought about looking at prices. Did not. Danger U's admin has been arrested, again. Famous hacker Alice Rabbit graced the popular text board Danger U with a new threat, which resulted in the arrest of the site's admin, known as Furfur, for a second time. We have no details to give other than that he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation, Cybercrime Unit's Lizette Blon told the Augmented Eye during a call. We're now busy tracking down the message that appeared yesterday. When inquired about the arrest, Furfur would only respond with a calm, "Not this shit again." Poor guy. Oh wait, I just saved. Monday, December 19th. Good eve... Gil? Oh, hey guys. How the hell did you get in? I have a copy of the key, remember? Wait, that's how you greet me after so many days? I never doubted you'd be fine. If anything, I'd have to cut your paycheck for leaving so many days without notice. See, Jill, he'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. Wait, why does he have a copy of the key and I don't? The need for you having a key never arose. True. Anyway, glad you're fine, Gil. Thanks, I guess. What, are you gonna make me wash the bathroom again? Not today. Listen, I don't know who the hell you really are, or what's trying to come back to bite you in the ass, but remember, there are people that actually care about you. Don't just leave like you did. Especially after all hell broke loose. At least give us a sign that you're still alive. So you were worried? Isn't that normal? When it comes to you, I don't know. Shut up. She's right, though. You shouldn't make ladies worry so much. Check if the cats didn't move the internet antenna, would you? Fine, fine. Hey, boss. Why did you leave the hoodie at my place? Because it's yours? But I told you you could keep it. Sorry, I couldn't find it in myself to take it. Why? Partially because I didn't feel right taking it. But mostly because I thought you'd totally look cute with it. I see. Don't think I'm rejecting a gift of yours. It's just... preserving cuteness is one of my principles. Right. Are you still worried about the whole bar closure thing? Of course I am. Not like I can't work because of it, but you know... all we can do is enjoy whatever time we have left here as best we can. Yeah. So, cheer up. Clients smell sadness and fear, and we wouldn't want that. I'll go to my office. Okay. Antenna's fine. Did I miss anything? Not really, no. Anyway, let's start the day. It is really sweet that Jill was worried about Gil. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh yeah, Gil? Glad to see you're fine. I mean it. Thanks. Oh, BTC, oh wait, this might be the dude that, Dana was talking to last time she went off to, talk to the BTC. Excuse me, I'm looking for Dana Zane. May I have your name? Tell her it's Brian. Just a sec. Boss, some Brian guy is looking for you. Tell him I'll be there in a bit. Chill, you heard her. It's alright, I'll wait. It's weird for someone to come asking for her, though. It's not so weird when you're BTC's regional manager in these parts. Yeah, I guess that's... I guess I didn't give you the best first impression. Don't worry, I know who I'm dealing with. I'm not a fan of people treating me too nicely because of my position anyways. Handle me like I'm just another client. Alright, I can do that. What can I get you, Mr. Brian? Let's go with the basics. Sugar Rush, please. Coming right up. Okay, I get the feeling that I should definitely give him exactly what he wants, and not give him more than what he wants. However... I don't know if you could hear me, mashing my key to put all the alcohol in it. Here. Yeah, this one's nice. Back in training, they made a big deal out of Sugar Rushes. Why? They like the fried eggs and mixing drinks. They're the most basic thing, but people can still mess them up. Sugar Rushes are simple enough that you only need to follow instructions. If you can't even do that, your future as a bartender isn't bright. Huh, they never told me that. You're Jill, right? Yep, that's me. Dan has talked quite a bit about you. Really? And I guess you must have a few questions for me, am I right? Mostly concerning the closure warning Valhalla got. Can you disclose any information? I shouldn't, but you have a right to know. Thanks. Don't mention it. Now, where to start? You saw the news on the information leaked during the Apollo Trust Bank incident, right? About the White Knights having lots of members from criminal organizations in their ranks? Turns out the White Knights weren't the only ones with shady people. Some of those same folks have been trying to elude legal problems using BTC-certified bars. The BTC bars have their own protocols, meaning the White Knights can't dig too deeply. At least, not without going through a ton of paperwork first, giving the criminals time to cover their tracks. Although, it takes a bit of time to set up, and has apparently proven an effective method for money laundering. Where does Valhalla come in? Young bars are the ones under the radar right now, and the modest to low-income ones are the primary suspects. It's not just Valhalla. Any small bar with small income is being investigated heavily right now. So the closure notice is due to low sales. Among the reasons a bar can get axed, low sales is the rarest one. If low sales were a problem, lots of bars would close every year. You'll find out soon enough, huh? Sorry? Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Seems your guess was spot on, Gil. Hmm? If it helps, I'm doing my best to appeal in your place. Really? Why? Most of Glitch City's bars are a pain in the ass. They constantly give reports of chemical damage or shady drinks. This is one of the few places from which I've almost never received complaints. Closest thing to a recent complaint was that whole Farmer Fabrics affair from a little while ago. The alpaca lady, right? So much saliva. I wouldn't get my hopes up, though. Especially since the BTC will try to save face by axing as many suspects as possible. Knowing you're making an effort is enough. Thanks. Can I get you anything else? Now that I remember, the recipe book has a drink created here, right? Oh yeah, the suplex. Give me one of those, please. Sure. Let's give Brian a suplex. You know what? I'm going back on the thing that I said earlier. I'm making a big one. Brian just seems like a nice dude. On the rocks and mixed. Here. The registry form said this was an accident while making a pile driver. You can ask the creator of the drink just over there. Ah, so you're Robert. Ah. Yes, that's my name. I'm Robert, the one and only. Jill called you Gil, though. That's Argentinian slang. Robert here is from Argentina, so we call him Gil. Huh, I see. Sorry, Brian. I was sorting some stuff in the office. Please come in. I'll be right there. Any other questions, Jill? Not really, no. Although, Yeah? If you were to evaluate my performance right now, how would you rate me? Clean and timely delivery of the correct orders. Top-notch bartender. Thanks. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm surprised you haven't met him before. I received my training in another city. The regional supervisor there was some girl with a red mohawk. Ah, I see. I wonder what boss will talk to Brian about. What was Stella's voice? I want to say that I gave her, like, a lower, like a... Jill, was it? Ah, Miss Stella, what a pleasure. Are you okay? Yeah, just call me Stella and give me a big beer, please. Huh? Sure, on it. Stella asked for a beer. That's not a good sign. That makes me feel like, Sei got hurt. Makes me feel like Sei got hurt and Stella's kicking herself over it. Are you sure you're fine? You know Sei, right? Of course, what's up with her? She was at the Apollo Trust Bank during that whole affair, and... Oh. Right, that. So she didn't show up on the list of the massive body count in the aftermath, so... I was hoping that maybe you've seen her. As much as I'd love to say that I had... Yeah, I figured as much. Man, the air is suddenly a lot heavier. I mean, I could tell her everything will be alright, but that would sound a bit condescending. What does one do in this kind of situation? Maybe a joke? Nah, that'd be tasteless. Okay, just try and say anything. At the very least, you'll break the tension. Maybe distracting her will be enough? I don't think clearly when under this kind of pressure, do I? There was a private eye here the other day. Eye? Sorry, I'm a bit on edge. A private detective, I take it? Yeah, maybe you'll want his services? What's his name? I believe it was Art Van Delay. Also, isn't Art Van Delay, okay, this isn't that a like George Costanza reference from Seinfeld? Oh, that Art guy. Yeah, I actually hired him yesterday to look for Sei. So you still have hope. I'm somewhere between bargaining and depression right now, and I'm afraid to let go of bargaining. Oh, that's sad. I like Stella. I see. Is he any good? He doesn't look like it, but he's quite skilled at gathering intel. I believe he'll give me answers about Sei, whatever they might be. Sometimes I wish I had a magic wand so I could solve all my problems with a swing, you know? Sorry if I'm making you uncomfortable. Oh, sorry. No, it's not about feeling uncomfortable. It's just weird. I usually try to say something to my clients when I see them down. And right now, I can't find any words that don't sound hypocritical, useless, or tasteless. I'm glad to know that you have at least that much common sense, at least. All I can do is get you drinks. Can I get you anything else? Something sweet that will help me calm down a bit. Gladly. Let's give Stella something sweet to calm her down.
I'm trying to see... Optional Karma Shrine. An optional Karma Shrine. I think I'm gonna give her a piano woman. Close. Aged and mixed.
Here. Thanks. Seems like you really like Sei. I don't have brothers or sisters, and my social interactions are usually strictly business. So, Sei's more of a friend to me. Or more than a friend to me. She's... Sorry, I brought that topic up at a bad time. Don't worry about it. As I was saying, she's more than a friend. She's my emotional support. She's someone I can trust wholeheartedly. I'd say she's like my sister, but siblings usually lack that level of trust. I have to deal with high-class pricks of every race and upbringing on a daily basis. They use a business mask to hide anything they don't want others to know, and I do the same. But with Sei, I can be myself, and I do whatever I want and vent all my frustrations. She's always been there for me, and now she might need me. But here I am, sitting in a bar, making other people do that job because I'm a useless pile of flesh. Sorry about the outburst. I'm actually kinda jealous of the level of self-control you're using here. I mean, I'd be a mess in that situation. Still, would you like some fresh air? I'm gonna take my break, and you could use some. Well, for a given value of fresh. I'm fine, thanks. Okay then. Gil, please service Miss Stella while I take my break.
Sure, leave it to me.
God damn, it's chilly outside. I'm back. Eh?
What voice should I give Art? I think I gave him, like, what would a kid like you know about that, eh?
I'm just giving you the facts as they are. What happened while I was gone?
Let's see. Detective guy comes in, Cap Boomer girl greets him, they start talking. Everything was okay until the girl mentions Zaibatsu Corp offhand. After that, the guy got riled up and started bad-mouthing it. Oddly enough, he was the only one, and she carried on like it was a normal conversation.
I see. Well, I won't deny Zaibatsu Corp is anything but innocent. When you get down to it, it has enhanced the quality of life here.
Yeah, isn't this... This guy is like a Seinfeld reference. Yeah, by enhanced you mean getting yanked around by a shiny new chain around our necks. Can't you see that those big companies don't care about us? Why do you think Glitch City is mockingly called the guinea pig of the world? We're just one big test group for them to use however they want. But then again, I don't expect a kid to understand how hard it was, let alone a rich kid.
True, I don't know, and true, I have a privilege that clouds my judgment. But can you deny that the meddling of the Zaibatsu Corp has brought quite a few benefits? Like what? The AI integration program they started
is making huge advances in the AI department. Every day, more and more countries are seeing benefits of recognizing AIs as citizens. Yes, but we also hold the AI Reformation Program, meaning that we're also the world's Lilim prison. AI went rogue, transfer it in a delivery drone or ship it to Glitch City. That murderer is now delivering your pizza. Fair point, although that program has proven to have reformed many AIs. They don't brag about their 88% success rate for nothing. The city also has a stronger economy. Zaibatsu Corp's success has made more and more companies bring their products here. And the gap between classes continues to grow. More companies just mean more people who will plant their feet on your face. But it also means more products are being brought to the lower classes. Stores have 20% more brand variety compared to last year. Zaibatsu Corp's main medical research branch has also made lots of discoveries. More and more illnesses previously thought to be uncurable are being addressed every day. It's amazing, for those who can afford them. Meanwhile, down here we're experiencing medicine shortages almost every month. You have a point there. Oh, but there are also more jobs. All of the companies coming here need personnel. So the unemployment rate has gone down by almost 40% this year. More jobs? Shut up. Am I wrong? Well, that's... Hey you, don't just sit there, give me a Zen Star. Sure. Let's make a Zen Star for the sore baby. On the rocks and mixed. Here. God, this is awful. It's your order, though. I seriously hope you don't really believe everything you just said. Of course I do. Why else would I say it? You do bring up something I always fail to remember. All the benefits we've gained over time are limited to a few. I can talk about advances all I want, but in the end they're still a luxury only belonging to a few. And even those that can be accessed by everyone are more like an improvement in the bigger picture. That doesn't change the fact that doesn't take away the fact that there have been positive changes. Credit where credit is due, don't you think? That's a pretty mature answer. Discussions are a way for two parties to understand one another. The only people afraid of discussion are the ones whose points are too fragile to defend against someone. Yeah, mature, whatever. I'm going to take the chance to ask you about the job I gave you yesterday. I haven't been able to find much, but I can at least tell you that she wasn't at the bank when it opened up. What does that mean? Either she left before the whole ordeal started, or she managed to escape at some point before the whole thing ended. All the corpses were accounted for. They only found one totally disfigured, but a witness identified it. It wasn't your friend, that much is for sure. I see. Did you call him here? No, he just so happened to come here today. The weird part is, the girl did enter the bank. It's like she vanished or something. I see. Thanks. Keep it up. Your face brightened a bit. I hope it's the last thing... I hope it is the last thing you lose, I guess. If he's telling the truth, Sai might have found a way out. She's a resourceful girl. She surely did something. I think I'll have another drink. Do you want anything? Me? Just give me whatever you order. 2 bad touches, please. On it. 2 bad touches. Better make them before I laugh too hard. that's interesting. You can take the ice out after you've made the drink.
I remember this one party I went to. The guy that came up with the name of this drink showed up. After people found that one out, they lined up to slap him for whatever reason. They didn't seem offended to me, though.
Imagine a guy shows up and tell you, I made a classy bad touch. Wouldn't you line up to slap him?
Are you okay, Jill? Now that I think about it, did you find that girl you were looking for a week ago, Mr. Vondelay?
Turns out she was at the Apollo Trust Bank all this time. No wonder I couldn't get in touch with her.
Girl.
Someone paid me to look for Crimson Rose, and she happened to be at the,
What?
I'm trying to avoid mentioning that a dangerous assassin got stuck in the same bank as the girl you're looking for.
Oh, don't worry. Besides, the last thing I'm worried about with Say is people.
That makes me think that, Say is actually the assassin, and she's an assassin on the side. Saves people by day, kills them by night.
Why's that? Her attitude is usually so laid back and gentle that she has no problem getting people on her side. And on the off chance that she has to defend herself, well... I once saw her take care of a warbot gone haywire by herself. She did need medical help afterward, but she recovered in no time and managed to take care of the bot. Is she really that good? She's not only really physically fit, she's also really good with Krav Maga and...
Her ears popped up.
Something wrong? No, nothing. I just realized I forgot about all that. Say's not invincible, but she knows how to take care of herself. And like I said, she's resourceful. She surely found a way out. I just hope she's well wherever the hell she is. She owes me an ice cream. You want another drink, Mr. Vondelay? It's on me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, order away.
Okay then, I'll have a Piano Man.
And you, Miss Stella? I'm fine. Get his order.
One Piano Man. Oh wait, you can't make a big Piano Man. It is already big.
Here.
Oh wait, did I just give him a Piano Woman by accident? I totally did.
This is sweeter than I imagined. That's because you got a woman instead of a man.
Just like when my daughter was born. All right, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. I'll let you know if I find out anything else, Miss Hoshi.
Please do.
Right then.
You've been generous today. You made my night with his discovery on Say's situation. I'm not totally over it, but at least I got distracted for a bit. I think I've had enough for today. How are you feeling? Better than when I came in, at the very least. Thank you for everything. Please come again. Phew, it's been quite the day. At least the streets are calm today.
Oh, this is gonna be,
I have arrived yet again at the... oh god. At the majestic Hall of Heroes. Calm until now.
Yep. Virgilito.
We meet again, bartender. You look winded, Virgilito. It's pronounced Virhiro?
Virhito. Or Virhiro.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Virgilito. You said as much the last time you came.
Pronunciations are a silly thing society imposes on letters. They want to be free. They want to be pronounced however they want.
You look winded, Virgilito.
We are all little toys, winded by the cruel hand of fate.
I like how he's got a question. I don't know if that's hair or if that's a tattoo, but I like his question mark.
Just stumbling until it decides to not wind us anymore.
And yet you're the only one in the vicinity hyperventilating.
That's, I was jogging.
Dressed like that?
I can jog however I want.
Yes, you can. What can I get you?
Something fake.
Of course. Something fake. Oh! Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. I'll give him a big beer. All mixed. Here you go.
Now, tell me why this is fake.
Because I didn't even try. Or because I didn't even try. Your expectations of me giving a damn about the abstract order are fake.
Bravo, brilliant.
Well, I was expecting a better response than that, because the beer is technically fake, because they said that it's imitation beer. Say, Virgilito, where do you work?
I take the noble duties of curator at the Steampunk Museum.
Okay, unironically, I would totally go to a steampunk museum. Really? What do you do?
I study everything that comes and keep it clean for the people that visit our premises. But lately, my duties have been hindered by the museum's owner.
Really?
Yeah, he told me, stop touching the exhibits, you're going to break them. The nerve of some people. He still fails to realize that I'm the curator there. Without me, all those machines would be rustier than they already are. Even the visitors get that I'm the one responsible for those. Why can't the owner realize that too?
Yeah. I bet he treats you like a janitor or something like that.
Exactly. Okay then, time for your next challenge, bartender.
Challenge, he says.
I want purity.
He wants purities. I can't give him pure ingredients, so, my first thought is either this or a fringe weaver. I'm gonna give him a big fringe weaver.
How is this pure?
It's a drink. It's free from any human sin. It can do no harm consciously. I do like that Jill has a witty retort for all of these.
Ah, yes. Beautiful. Hmm? Hey, you. The guy over there.
Me?
Yes. Have we met before?
Can't remember. Maybe.
Yeah, I think... No. We haven't met. Ever. At all.
That's an interesting reaction.
I totally forgot Brian was here. Yeah, yes, Dana, your sister is certainly cute. Can I leave, please? Fine, we discussed what we had to anyway. Careful out there. Thank God. Pleasure meeting you, Jill. Same to you, Robert. Please come again. Bartender, have you done oogling Mr. Holocal's suit? Would you mind giving me a drink? Sure, what do you want? I want to leave. Bye, bartender. Huh. Second time he ran off like that. He's either hiding here or would rather not be found by the police. What do you think, Gil? I know nothing of it. Of course you don't. Are we done for the day? Yep, quite a few clients considering the whole situation. Oh shit, that Virgilio guy. So you two actually met before? Yeah, you could say that. What? Gil stuff, don't mind it. What were you talking about to Brian? Well, we were most certainly catching up, to be honest. I hadn't seen him in a while. I offered him a drink when we met last week. I talked a bit about what to do after the bar closes. Oh, and I tried to, explain the situation with Robert here. He agreed to help me out with that one when the time comes. Ah. Oh. I was also tuning up the details for the new employee. New employee? Part-timer. You'll meet him tomorrow. Oh. Him. So it's a guy? An adorable guy, if I do say so myself. It's the dog. It's a dog, isn't it? I suddenly have deja vu. Are you alright, Jill? Yeah. It must be nothing. There's no way in hell that is not a dog. Oh wait, shit, I forgot to read the thing. Oh wait, did I hit go to work? Shit! I didn't mean to do that. I guess it's, time for speedrun. This music is appropriate for me, mashing through all the text. This time I can actually give him the Piano Man, and I can see the reaction to it. On the rocks and mixed. Here. So this is what drinking something classy without worrying about the price feels like. Alright, I should get going. My contact will arrive at the rendezvous point soon. Oh, it's literally just exactly the same dialogue. So it's really funny. My mouse has a extra button on it that is a, I'm gonna give him something different. My mouse has a button on it that has a macro that's just clicking 3 times, and it's incredibly helpful for situations like this where I just need to mash through text really hard. This might work.
Here.
And this is... Oh, yeah, that's actually... the frothy water is a lot smarter than the beer being fake.
Totally not beer.
Yes, this is just as fake as I want.
Say, Virgilito, where do you work?
This is all the same. Purity. It's not a fringe weaver. Mars Blast. Doesn't Zen mean purity? Actually?
How is this pure?
Hey! We went back in time, so I got more money! I accidentally hit the go to work button instead of the shop button. Buying a shoulder massager.
Oh yeah, 4, will you come with me to work?
What did I do?
Or you'll come with me to work. What did I do?
Shoulder massager. Tastes like green tea and kicks like whiskey.
Four, I need some me time.
Use the bathroom. I think this is the new one. Every now and then, I wonder if I'll ever meet my significant other. All the stimuli from being born just 3 years ago and directly being thrown into this wonderful disaster that is the idol industry makes me think of all the things I'm missing. Accidental love, lost love, or even the gentle touch of another person. I feel like I'm in this bubble that won't let me catch all possible feelings, and my senses get tired of the same environment. I want to meet new people, places, because even though I have a large bank of knowledge, I've actually never experienced what most consider to be normal. But you already know that from my songs. I suddenly have an urge to hug her. It is kind of sad, though. The EKDV 186 gets historic update. Weapon enthusiasts are freaking out right now over a firmware update that Makai's Heavy Industries is releasing for its EKDV 168 line of assault rifles. Full compatibility with nano camo has been announced, allowing civilian models of this weapon to the use of nano camouflage and the option to customize their look for free with the help of the nano camo app. We've been using nano camo in the battlefield for a year now. Makai's chairperson told the Augmented Eye during a phone conversation, and thanks to its flexibility, we can now sneak past the enemies and using the environment to our favor. Our equipment is basically invisible with nano camo. The nano camo update will be released this month. Do you like guns?
Nah, I don't... I don't need a penis that badly.
New waifu machine. Sukabansoft just unveiled a new line of personal computers for the anime enthusiast market. This is after several attempts at appealing to a broader audience with the Uranus game console. Launch games have been announced as well. They include popular franchises like Monster Girl RPG, Monster Girlfriend, and Monster Companion. We're going for the weeb audience, said Kiririn51, a Sukabansoft janitor. What's dignity anymore? Sukabansoft plans to launch the AM Townships sometime next year. Is Monster Girl Puzzle a real game? Didn't you play a game from those guys?
Monster Girl Puzzle, yeah.
Men prefer Christmas cakes, study reveals. For the longest time, the term Christmas cake referred to women aged 26 or above, who were regarded as undesirable, just like a Christmas cake that ceases being useful after December 25th. Wow, rude. But men around Glitch City developed a sweet tooth. Who doesn't like a mature woman? Todd19 told the Augmented Eye. They have all the necessary experience already, plus I'm so tired of spoiled, immature girls doing stupid shit. I say bring on the hot office ladies. This, Todd person has a kink for MILFs. Jill, 27, is confused. Christmas what? Is that like the opposite of beefcake? After discovering the real meaning, she launched into an hour-long rant. I'll let you know pencil skirts are the best.
That's one hell of a rant.
Wait. What? This is us. Interesting. Nano camo underwear. I think I'll get a pair. Just to see what kind of skin I can use with them. They'll be nickel and dime with the DLC. There's no way you can use the skin you want. It's going to get cracked day one. Maybe, but I don't think it'll be that fast. Yeah, I think I'll just wait until it's modded for custom skins. I thought the nanomachine fabric was bad for your health. No, that's just a meme. My walls are made of that thing, and I'm alright. Are the walls hacked yet? I'm going to marry Camotan. We now have underwear that can change its look. Don't you just love the future? I would if they weren't such a bunch of assholes with their business practices. Then don't buy the underwear. I won't.
A tad useless unless you're a streaker.
Or have a boyfriend. So, at this point, I think we save and go to work.
Good evening.
Ah, hello, Jill. And that cage?
I, brought my cat.
Oh, she actually brought 4 with her. Your cat. Wait. Yasunori... I think that's missing an I to be who I think it is. Did I hear Yasunori Kato was in the bar? Bring me that bastard, I'll give him a fist of justice. I'll make him eat the Kanto earthquake. I'll borrow his cap. Wait, there's no evil Onmyoji here. Boss, what the fuck? Didn't you say you brought cat... Is that Kato or Kato? I assume Kato because Dano misheard it as cat. Or misheard cat as Kato. Didn't you say you brought Cato to the bar? My cat. Cat! Well, that's even better. Hey, 4. So cute. Why did you bring him? I heard some apartments in my building were being raided. I don't have anything suspicious, but you never know. I'd rather have him here, at least today. Ah, well, I'd say something about the health regulations, but we already had a pack of corgis here. Do you want me to take care of him in my office, please? Sure, but he's a bit shy, so... Alright, 4, let's go to my office. And I think she didn't hear me. Say, Gil, how do you always come so early? I live close by. Really? Yep, Chief got me a small apartment nearby. Something about the BTC housing program. Oh yeah, I got mine through that too. Anyway, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change lives.
Yo, what's up?
Lady, did you hear me? A dog. Another dog.
Hey, I'm not just another dog. I came in here as a part-timer. Yep, I fucking knew it.
So you're the part-timer.
Yeah.
Boss, I'm taking my break. It's too early. Shit. The part-timer is here.
He came early.
Why a dog? Why? Because look at him, he has a Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses. And he's a Shiba, not a Corgi. I don't know what you're complaining about. They all look the same to me. Granted, Shibas could be seen as the Japanese counterpart to Corgis. They're both funny looking and dogs used by the royalty. Anyway, starting today, this dog will help around here.
My name is...
It doesn't matter what your name is. Boss, please don't shout. Sorry. Just call him Rad Shiba. Why Rad Shiba? What part of Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses don't you get? He's the raddest thing here. Thanks. Anyway, he'll mostly help getting orders, bringing clients in and cleaning, but he ought to know how things work.
Cleaning? That'd be a change of pace.
He'll act like a client, see how you work. Right. What can I get you?
I'll have a grizzly temple. Are you okay?
Yeah, just a couple of traumatic flashbacks. Traumatic, wow. Coming right up. This dog wants a grizzly temple. The deja vu hurts.
I like that you can get this dog on a shirt. Oh, shit.
One.
I guess I can make him a big one. I'm gonna set a bad example. All blended.
Here.
Wow, this is awful. People actually pay for this shit?
Hard to believe, I know. So, what brings a dog like you to taking a part-time job here?
I'm here to help the funding of my organization.
Are you okay? Are you with the Sci-Fi Toy Company?
What? No, don't lump me in with those hurting supremacists. I have a more noble and benign organization. I belong to CIRA, C-I-R-A.
CIRA?
Canine Independent Rescue Association. We give a place where dogs can be dogs and save them from themselves. CIRA is what I love, but damn is it expensive sometimes. We decided to take part-time jobs to help fund anything it needs. We want to help CIRA be the best it can be.
What do you do at CIRA?
Pay treatment for hurt dogs, give food to the hungry ones, play with the bored ones. We're there for everyone.
Huh, that actually sounds nice.
Say, do you have a menu? Something like that. Yeah, here.
Now, let's see. Any recommendations?
Avoid the part with promo drinks.
Oh, the Grizzly Temple's one of those. Fluffy Dream. I like the sound of this one.
Coming right up. The dog now wants a fluffy dream.
I think that's the first time we've made a Fluffy Dream because I do not recognize this sprite.
Fluffy dream.
Well, this one's nice.
So, why did you pick a bar?
Seemed fun. I didn't need that many weird skills to be part of this, so it was my best bet. Besides, it's close to home, so I can get here by walking. And I do love me some walks. I could walk all day.
Weird skills?
Yeah, stuff like food handler certificate, and previous work experience, or thumbs. Why did you pick a bar?
On a whim too, I guess. I wanted a place where I could see people come and go all the time. And bartending sounded a bit more glamorous than just being a store clerk.
Oh yeah, about the way you mix stuff.
Yeah?
Is it? Hey.
It's a cat, a cat. Hey, 4, weren't you in Boss's office?
Hello, cat. Wanna play? Let's play.
Didn't dogs hate cats or something?
We don't hate them, unless they're intruders.
Huh.
Usually the issue that dogs have with cats is that dogs are very social animals, and cats are very, like, reserved. So, basically, just cats don't like dogs because, cats annoy them. Or dogs annoy them, essentially. You said his name was 4? Hello, 4, let's play.
No playing allowed, you'll make a mess. 4, go back to Boss's office.
Meow. That's one obedient cat.
My pride. You want something else?
Yeah, but I'll talk with John Face here for a bit. Eh?
Alright. I shouldn't get riled up so easily by dogs, but I'm just tired, I guess.
This is gonna be Say, because that's her text color.
Hello, Jill. That voice.
Oh shit, she actually did lose an eye. Or she's injured. Also, holy shit, she is shredded under that armor.
Say, What happened to you? Am I seeing you too? Well, I fell from a really tall place to a really rough spot. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance or something? I just got out of one, don't worry. How did you manage to slip by the mobs lynching White Knights? It was a bit rough. Luckily, these bandages helped me conceal my identity. Why come straight here? The ambulance where I got treatment couldn't stray too far away from the hospital. They're nice people, so I've talked to them a lot while on rescue duties. I was nearby, and yours was the closest friendly face I could find. I needed to regain my composure before doing anything else. So, here I am. If you're scared because they might come for me, I can leave, you know? The security systems of the bar are top-notch, and my boss is also the bouncer of sorts here. I'd say you're actually safer here, so I'm not worried about me. Instead, I'm worried about you. First I hear you were at the bank, then I find out you disappeared, and now you show up with all those bandages? Are you fine? What happened at that bank exactly? Did you talk with Stella? She was worried sick about you. Slow down a bit. The medications make me feel everything more intensely, almost like a hangover. Sorry. It's nice to know someone like a bartender was worried about me, though. Thanks. Everyone I know's been ignoring me, so I was feeling lonely. Why would they? Well, you've seen the lynches they give to any White Knight they find. By ignoring me, they're actually saving me from getting kicked to death. My good deeds finally paid off, I guess. Can I get you anything? Something sweet, without alcohol. Thank God these pants still have my wallet in them. Oh no, I couldn't possibly take your money right now. It's on the... Jill, please. I want to pay for my drinks. I take it I won't be able to change your mind. Nope, yes, you won't be able to change my mind. Sweet, and no alcohol, right? Coming right up.
Man, I feel bad for Sei. Like, Sei's just... She wants to do good.
Sei sure seems to be in a lot of pain. Let's make sure I give her something sweet that doesn't have alcohol in it.
Part of me wants to throw a single Karma Trine in there. But...
Careful. Yay, this'll help me calm down a bit. So, what happened to you? Where did you fall from? I was escaping the place near the end of the whole thing. I had to make a leap of faith. I've jumped from higher places, but I landed badly here. Most of my injuries are actually from some debris that fell on me. Oh, but my broken arm is actually from the fall.
How?
I rolled to mitigate the fall, but I made a bad move and broke it. Good thing I drink lots of milk. I was under rubble for quite a bit, but luckily someone found me.
Someone?
I woke up in the hospital. They told me some guy brought me there. I don't know who he was, but I owe him my life. What? Nothing. You just sound, cheerful. I'm alive. Why wouldn't I be? After all that happened at the bank, here I am, talking to you, being able to talk at all. Don't think too much about it. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Ow, 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 ow. How are things around here? I heard there was a huge commotion when the whole thing happened. I had to sleep here in the bar on Saturday, but I guess it could have been worse. Glad to know that. Did you contact Stella? She was on the verge of despair yesterday. Hey Jill, I want another drink. A Bleeding Jane. Say asked for a Bleeding Jane, but is it really the best idea to give her one?
I mean, it's not alcoholic, so I'd say it's fine.
Here. Cheers. So, how are things inside the bank? Come again? What happened inside that bank? How did you manage to get through it? I was with this nice bunch of people. Well, they were apparently nice at the very least. We tried our best to find a way out of the whole thing, cracking through the security, finding safe spots. But then, sorry for asking all that. It was obviously over the line. No, don't worry about it. It's just the analgesics still numbing me. I'll take my leave now. Thank you for everything, Jill.
Are you alright?
I'm fine, I'm fine.
She went the wrong direction. That girl saw some awful things inside that bag. The sight of desperate people stuck in one building is enough to scar anyone.
Maybe I shouldn't have said all that. I mean, if it's true that she just woke up and ended up here, I don't know. I feel like I was being too pushy.
That's not something I can measure. You were just worried. I bet she's still in shock.
Yeah. Gil.
Want me to make sure she's fine on her way?
Please.
Alright.
I'll go and take my break now.
Man, like... I feel sad for Sei, because Sei's just, like... you know, she just wants to help people. And she, like, I don't know. It's just, I like her. Her, demeanor is nice.
Too much heavy stuff lately. Whew, hope everything goes alright. Ah, hey, Jamie. Jamie.
Ah, Jill. Gillian isn't here, I see.
Are you alright? You look distracted.
I'm fine, don't worry.
If you say so.
Jill! Where do I take 4 if he needs to use the bathroom?
The cage has a small litter box included.
Oh, that's convenient. 4.
4's my cat. Some apartments in my building are being inspected today, so I brought him to work in case they enter my place while I'm gone.
Ah, I see.
What can I get you?
The usual gut punch.
Coming right up. A gut punch for Jamie.
I think gut punches... Oh wait, no, you can't make big gut punches. Oh, shit. Aged and mixed.
Here.
I thought when someone ordered a gut punch, you had to make a joke. About giving the client a punch to the stomach or something.
Oh, that. In theory, yeah, Gil's the only one that pays attention to that, though.
Really?
He didn't receive proper training. He read an old manual my boss had. There was some sort of stipulation mentioning the need to say puns. But seems like it was some sort of anti-counterfeit measure. I mean, if they copied such a silly stipulation, they'd be caught in the act.
Like when the dictionaries added fake words to spot if someone else just copied all of it?
Yep.
Why not tell them that?
It's too amusing, to be honest. So, what's on your mind that's distracting you so much?
Nothing you should think about too much. It's like those times you just feel uneasy for no good reason.
You might have actual reasons to feel that way, though. Come to think of it, mercenary is quite the uncommon occupation, wouldn't you say?
I like to see what I do as bounty hunting, actually.
How so?
The only jobs I don't take are those where I have to deal with people who just happen to be in the wrong place. There are some people willing to pay off someone that's done no wrong. Things like killing someone that owns a house in the way of some building or a nosy reporter. I'm not better for turning a blind eye to such requests, but I'm not going to be the one dealing with those.
The bounty hunter part comes where?
If I'm sent to kill someone that has done something like stealing or killing, and I get paid for it, you can see it as bounty hunting.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just cheap justifications for killing people, though. In the end, they're cheap. However, I won't be one to kill for petty reasons like those. Well, let's change the subject here. I'll have something bitter, if you don't mind.
Huh, sure. Jamie asked for something bitter. That's a tad too broad a category, though. Maybe something manly would be better?
Rocks and mixed.
Here.
Yes.
You just reminded me of my grandpa. He used to eat Bronson roots every afternoon. He said they made him stronger.
Bronson roots have more nutrients per gram than most vitamin supplements. Your grandpa knew what he was doing. Seems I always managed to make you uncomfortable, Jill. Sorry.
Ah, no, don't worry. Although, I guess it's mostly because I can't wrap my mind around the whole taking a human life thing. Knowing you've killed people and are now talking to me here, it's weird. It reminds me of when I first took sex ed class. I couldn't wrap my mind around people doing that stuff and living normally.
Unlike with sex ed, it's better that you stay that way, mind you. Taking lives is not something you should get used to. Ah yes, I know a good way to change the subject a bit. Would you like to hear about the most dangerous bounty hunter in the city?
The way you said that was like you're offering a tale to a bored kid. But yeah, I'd like to hear that one.
You see, there's actually a bounty hunter organization in this city not too long ago. Law enforcement would put a price on a dangerous person's head and pay for proof of the person's death. There's a guy everyone called Jet Black James. He got the nickname because he always wore black clothes. The interesting thing is that the black clothes were to hide bloodstains he got from his contracts. His tracking skills were top-notch, and his information network was the best. Some even joked that he would finish the bounty within half an hour, or he wouldn't take the reward. He was too good, in fact. At one point, he took all bounties and didn't take a single reward. He was just that crazy by then. The last bounty that the organization ever posted was on James's head. The police had him cornered. His last words were, "Send it all to my account," before shooting himself.
Damn, why hasn't that been made into a movie? So, there were no more bounties after that?
A registered bounty hunter was charged with many counts of manslaughter, using his old targets as proof. If somebody else tried to recreate their organization, the seed of doubt would grow in little to no time. What guarantee is there that such an organization wouldn't actually be a trap? They could use the registered bounty hunters to take care of the most bothersome criminals, and then dispose of the bounty hunters by pressing charges against their targets as evidence. So, no. Jet Black James made sure that no law enforcement organization is able to set up bounty hunting of any kind. I wonder if that's his story, if that's why he's part cybernetic. Ever since then, anyone crazy enough to be a bounty hunter works independently.
Were you part of that organization?
I've actually had those suspicions. I'm telling you about since the day I heard such a thing exists. Glad to know I wasn't just paranoid.
I don't know how well you changed the subject, but that was certainly one interesting story. Just to make sure, you're not a rebuilt Jet Black James or something, right?
Yep. The name James is pretty common, Jill. Besides, if I remember correctly, his real name was actually Theodore.
Didn't we meet someone that has the name Theodore? Oh.
That story left my throat a bit dry. Give me a beer, please.
Sure. One beer, coming right up. Here.
One of mankind's oldest friends. Cheers. One obvious thing I see is that you don't take the use of the word kill in your stride the way Gillian does.
I'm not good with violence.
That's good. It's interesting, though. When I compare you two, it's obvious Gillian has seen quite the share of traumatic stuff.
That guy's a handful because of that sometimes. Still, he's one of the most reliable people I've ever met.
Where is he, by the way?
I asked him to keep an eye on a girl that came here earlier. I feel that if something happened, he could resolve the situation. His nose must be itching after we talked so much about him.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I've gotta go. Send my regards to your boss at Gillian.
Will do. Man, today's been quite heavy. Everyone... Wait. If I say it out loud, I feel like I'll just tempt fate. But let's try it anyway. Everyone's just been gloomy face after gloomy face. And that dog. I sure hope the next client changes that.
Oh, great. You. So you still work here?
I knew it! Quite the surprise to see you again, Mr. Ingram.
Got out of my job, needed a drink badly, and I remember this crack house was nearby.
What can I get you then?
I'll have a Bleeding Jane.
On it. Ingram wants a bleeding chain. Here.
Tastes just like the pasta sauce my mom used to make. Watered down, artificial, and nasty.
So, where do you work, Mr. Ingram?
I don't have a specific job, but there's this, well, network of engineers in need of assistance.
I have no idea what...
I'm changing Ingram's voice because it's too similar to Jamie's.
I have no idea what they do there, but I can follow instructions, and that's all they need.
Recently, I've been working with this Celia girl, working on some experimental powered suits. My only duty is to give them maintenance once a day.
What's that about a network?
All those nerds know each other and they recommend me. I don't ask questions and quickly learn to do whatever they need, so he's basically an IT guy.
Sounds nice.
It's pretty monotonous at times, though. Why are you giving me that look?
You're just more cheerful than the last time you came.
We all have good days and bad days. Today just so happens to be a not bad day. Besides, with everyone scared shitless in their houses, the streets are clear with no traffic jams. That's always a plus.
I guess.
It almost became a bad day, though, thanks to some teens on the way here.
What did they do?
It's not what they did, it's what they said. They were talking about how they should just go to Zaibatsu Corps HQ and blow it up. I've seen one too many kids throwing around the "let's kill the king" attitude when it comes to Zaibatsu Corp. Even if Zaibatsu Corp's building suddenly went down, all the ones behind it would still be alive. Killing the head honcho just means his or her duties go to the next ring jobber on the totem. Ring jobber. That is certainly a... Hell, I bet they're plotting to kill each other anyway. Kids these days seen too many action films where the rebels save the day by killing the evil corporation.
Don't let it get to you.
I don't, I just hate teenagers.
It's interesting, though. A big corporation in control is somehow more dangerous than regular government.
I wouldn't know. I'm not a political person.
No shit.
Alright, give me a Zen star and try not to mess it up.
Coming right up. Now we want a Zen star.
Zen star is the one that's for everything, right?
Yeah.
On the rocks and mixed.
Here.
Yes, it's just as nasty as I've heard.
Why order it then?
Not your problem. So, where's the red comet?
My boss, she...
Jill, 4's headed your way. Let's play, 4. Let's play. Oh, customer. Sorry for the intrusion. Do you have a dog here? A cat?
The cat's mine. His name is 4, and the dog just hangs around here.
He looks well-groomed, and his fur looks healthy. Did you take good care of him?
You seem to know a lot about cats.
No, it's just common sense.
Do you like cats, Mr. Ingram?
I don't dislike them. But I do dislike having animals near me when I'm eating or drinking. So, I'll take my leave.
Please, come again.
Don't count on it.
You said that last time. Congratulations, you scared a client off.
4 is as guilty as me.
Yeah, but I like 4. He's my baby. Now, go play or something. Right. Ah, you're back. What happened with Say?
That cat boomer girl picked her up. I couldn't see anything, but I guess she was happy.
Glad to hear that.
Did I miss something?
Only Jamie and some other guy came.
I see. You look exhausted.
Yesterday was filled with people carrying heavy emotional baggage. I don't mind it, but dealing with them tired me out a little bit. I actually found myself wanting Dorothy to burst out of that door any moment.
So you miss Dorothy?
Kinda. But anyway, nothing a good night of sleep can't fix. Let's just wrap things up around here and call it a day.
Hooray, I got a flawless serve bonus. I like how Dana gave us a bonus because she was able to play with our cat. Mind the hairballs. Or, mind the hairballs. You have bigger ones in the shower. I feel that. Like, long hair leaves very large, hairballs in the shower, unironically. I'm really scared that I'm not gonna be able to make, the electricity bill. I'm gonna go ahead and save. I'm gonna save a file here, but then I'm also going to save a file back here. I think I'm actually gonna leave. So, I think if I just, leave this here. Also, random thing, sometimes this, Goodbye Miss Bartender up here, the version title, I assume is what this is, sometimes it gets replaced with something about a gay ghost. And I don't know what exactly that's all about yet, but, I find it funny. Anyway, thank you all for watching. It's nice streaming. I guess, yeah, just, I should be back streaming more of this tomorrow. Granted, something doesn't come up. Follow my Twitter for updates on that, because I tweet out every time I go live and whenever I have to cancel stream. Other than that, yeah. Thank you all for watching, and I guess see you next time. Have a good one.